you back to this amazing tutorial channel. Today we'll be looking at the inverse of the three basic trigonometry. Recall that my last video was based on trigonometry, of which I illustrate the three basic of trigonometry, which is SOHCAHTOA. So, but today we'll be looking at the inverse of those three basic trigonometry. So let's start. Okay. Now the inverse of the three basic trigonometry, they are just purely three, just like we have the basic trigonometry. The first one is refers to as the cosec. And cosec is same thing as saying cosecant. So cosecant is the inverse of the sine. Okay? While the second one is refers to as the sec. And sec is same thing as saying secant. Is that we following? Then secant is the inverse of the cosine. Alright? Then thirdly, which is the last one, we have the cot. And cot is same thing as saying cotangent, which is the inverse of the tan. So these are the formulas for each of them. For the cosec, we have the 1 over sine. For the sec, we have the 1 over cosine. And for the cot, we have the 1 over tan. Okay, let me write this very well so that you can see clearly. This is 1 over tan. So from this illustration here, or from the previous illustration, we can deductively say that, look at, deductively, we can simply relate it with an angle by saying the first one, which is cosec now, put theta, cosec theta, will now be equals to 1 over sine theta. Are we together? Then number 2, which is the sec theta, will now be equals to 1 over cos theta. And the last one, which is cot, is now going to be 1 over tan. Sorry, this is cot theta. So it will be equals to 1 over tan theta. You don't have to manage the space over there. Okay, I believe you can see. I said we are deductively taking our relation with this based on theta, the angle given. So cosec theta is equals to 1 over sine theta, sec theta equals to 1 over cos theta, and cot theta equals 1 over tan theta. So if you recall from our previous class on trigonometry, we considered this triangle last time. If you follow up with my videos, you can check out the latest video, the last video on trigonometry, the first video on trigonometry. I illustrate something like this. So this is angle 90 and this theta, and I place my A, B, C over here. So of which I said that for each respective angle, there must be a side. So this is side A, side B, and side C. So now, I will be using this now to get the basic formulas for each of these ones. Okay? So if you look at cosec theta, is related with what? With sine theta. So that means sine theta in our previous class, we said is equals to opposite all over the hypotenuse, right? So, and the opposite is C all over A in this case. So if you relate this now with this, we can conclude that cosec theta now is the inverse. We said is the inverse of the sine theta. So this formula will not change to what? Let me even put it back so that you understand. So that will be 1 over opposite all over hypotenuse when you replace the value for sine theta. So everything here gives you hypotenuse all over opposite. Just to change this formula to the to inverse. Okay. So if you have opposite over hypotenuse, the cosec of that thing is the inverse of that sine. So that is hypotenuse over opposite. And this also will change to what? A over C. Please, are we following? So that means that if the answer for sine theta is, let's say, 2 over 4, that's, let's say, 1 over 2. So cosec will have to be 2 over 1. That's same thing as 2. So that's just like the inverse of that particular one. So the second one, which is sec theta. So sec theta, I told you the same thing as saying secant, based on what you have here. So it's the inverse of cos theta. So then we need to get for cos theta. So for cos theta now, from our previous class, we can also find it here. Is equals to the adjacent all over the hypotenuse. So that's why I have to be consistent. The same diagram I used the last time, I'm still using it here. So that you not get me, so you not get confused. Okay. So adjacent over the hypotenuse. Now the adjacent here is equals to B over what? A. So since this is related with sec, so we can also get the formula for sec by saying that sec theta is equals to the inverse of this cos theta. So that will now be inverse of cos theta, which is saying saying what now? Hypotenuse over the adjacent. Okay, so if the cos theta, just like what we did here last time, if cos theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, then the inverse of that cos theta will be hypotenuse over adjacent. And this also will change to what? A over B. Do you understand that? So the last one, which is cot theta, we said is the inverse of the tan theta. Okay, before that is related with tan theta, so let's get tan theta first. So tan theta is equals to the opposite all over the adjacent. That's the tour. Okay, so the opposite here is equals to C all over B. Okay, so I can manage this space for that. So for cot now, cot theta is equals to, we say, the inverse of the tan theta. So the formula changed to what now? Adjacent over the opposite. Is that you following? Then the adjacent here is B over C. So that means the inverse of the tan theta. Okay, so this is, let me put them in bracket like this so that you will understand it. This is for this. Sorry, for this is for this. Sorry, they are joined together like this. So this is for this, coming like this. Okay, why this is now for this. So we have been able to get the formula for each respective inverse of the trigonometry. But if you have a question, please kindly drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more updates about my coming video. I'll see you guys in my next class. Bye for now.